Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you an insane dungeon to farm for some really expensive transmog items that sell for a whole heap on the auction house. So this is mainly a video for the transmog gold making farmers out there. What we're going to be doing is farming RFK. Now RFK is the dungeon right down here, Razor Fan Crawl, and basically there's a few really good items that you can get from here, plus a whole heap of items just to pad out the auction house, but you're going to have a few main items which you want to get, which are worth a whole heap. So you've got the Vendetta, the Sword of Decay, and also the Sledgehammer. These items sell for really high amounts of gold, and they sell fairly good on the auction house. So if you're a transmog farmer, I highly recommend coming here, farming this out, doing your 10 runs every hour, your 30 runs every day, until you get these items up on the auction house. They're really good to have up in the auction house, and when you get a sale for one of them, it's a really big payday. But before we get into this, if you want to learn more about making gold in World of Warcraft, you can find all my techniques and methods inside of my gold making guide. This will be the first link down in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. But anyways, let's get into this. Alrighty, so I'll show you how I like to do this run. Before we get started, this is the feral build that I do for like speed set. It's just got all like the movement increasing stuff. Alright, so let's start up Ludoprazor and let's go on in here and I'll show you how to do a run. So it's pretty simple dungeon to actually do. You basically just run through the whole thing, and then what you're going to want to do if you're a druid is simply dream walk out of it, and it'll bring you to the front entrance, and then you can rerun it. A few things that you're going to want to use is your speed set. You're also going to want to use charge vial of Crusade, and then also your fried bonefish. Basically what fried bonefish do, it will give you a slight speed increase for 6 seconds after killing a mob, so it just speeds up the run a little bit more. As you can see, we've got the buff up here. So what I like to do here is basically just run through and kill them as you go and loot them up. You want to watch out for them trap things. You can stack them together a bit. There's not many ranges in here, so you can stack them together just like so and just keep on going. Now basically what you're going to be doing is running around, get all the bosses, and then once you finally reach the end, you simply dream walk out of it. So I'll just show you how to do the run and where to go. Now there are some really good items here, but you can also get some items just to pad out the auction house with good transmog pieces. You also get a whole heap of actually grey and white items from here. So ever since the new patch, you can actually sell these on the auction house, and this just adds up a bit more extra gold. So you want to make sure that you're getting the boss up here. So we're just going to run up past here. As you can see, we're getting a whole heap of the grey items, which do sell pretty decently, especially so early that they're only being available to actually sell on the auction house. A lot of people are still collecting all of the appearances, so they do tend to sell pretty good on the auction house, depending on what realm you are. Some realms they're going to sell a bit better than others, but on most realms they should sell pretty good. You want to make sure that you're killing all the bosses, basically just all the mobs in the whole dungeon. And also you want to be using your dash on CD and also your stampeding raw. This will just increase how quick that you can actually run this dungeon. And with the build that we have set up, your stampeding raw is going to come back super quick. Same with your dash. They're both on, or one's on a 1 minute cooldown, and then your dash is on a 45-second cooldown. So it's very quick, and you'll have that back. As you can see, we're just going through, clearing all the mobs, make sure that we loot everything up. So we're about 3 minutes in, we've already got about 7k of transmog items. But you can get some items that are worth over like 300k if you get lucky enough to get some of the best transmog pieces from here. There's also a few recipes that sell for a decent amount of gold. Just coming up here, there is a rare boss that sometimes can be spawned, so you want to make sure you check for that. Let's just get all these bats. But as you can see, every time I kill a mob, it gives me a buff up here, which gives me 307 more speed. So this is from the fried bonefish. So just around the corner here, sometimes there can be another rare boss that spawns. Just around the corner here is the frog boss. I believe it's this one around the corner. Yeah, this one right here. So as you can see, it's up for us right now, and this is just a rare boss. Not all the time is this actually spawned. We actually got a blue from there. That's pretty cool. But now we've ran most of the dungeon. You just want to run up the top part here, and you're at the end of the boss. So it's a very simple dungeon to run. Then what you want to do next is simply dream walk out of here, reset your dungeon while you're in the dream walk place, while you're outside the dungeon. So I'll show you right now. Now, loot appraiser makes it super easy. You can just click on this right here, and this will reset the dungeons. Once you've reset it, then you can simply use dream walk again, and it will send you back to where you first dreamed walked. And this will put you outside of the dungeon, and what you want to do is just repeat that process just like this, and then keep on going. So the dungeon entrance is just here, and then you can run in, rinse and repeat until you do your 10 lockouts for the hour. Anyways guys, that is how to do this farm. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I mentioned before, my gold making guide with the first link down below in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. But till the next one guys, take care.